how is it that you can have a strongly held position or something that makes sense to you that is completely opposite from someone else's position, okay, and not have to make them wrong? Do you ever want to understand the question? Because it's like, oh, I think Obama's going to be a good president. You're afraid for the future of the planet because Obama's president. You're having your experience, I'm having my experience. How can I have my experience without having to make you wrong? The opposite, the bad guy. Those people we're working against, all that stuff. Very good question. A subtle question in some ways. You free yourself to have your own experience when you free others to have theirs. You give yourself permission to have your own experience when you're permitting. That can be a word. Permitting. Permitting others to have their own experience. Okay? So the first step is to say, it's important to me to have my own experience, so I'm going to let you have yours. Because remember, it's all about you. It's your play. So in order for you to have that space to be able to go, this is me, they have to be able to have the same right. Okay, so first things first, I give you the right in my reality, because I'm creating my reality, I give you the right to hold those positions. And I also thank you, didn't see that one coming, did you? I thank you for giving me the opportunity to clarify my own beliefs or my own instincts, my own inspirations. So next time someone says something to you like, Obama's an incompetent liberal. No, incontinent liberal. Next time someone comes up with that, what would it be like if you said, oh, thank you so much? Because hearing that makes it so much clearer to me how I really feel. Wouldn't it change the energetic? Wow. Rather than resisting, rather than saying, oh God, what's the world like if people like you were out there? Which has come to your mind before. What if it's, wow, yeah, you know, when you said that, it really clarified within me how I feel. And the great thing about that kind of a statement is you can say it and not have to take the conversation any further. So this is very good for like holiday stuff coming up. When you might be in a household with people who don't understand or don't agree or don't have the same perspective on things. And you can say, you know, hearing you say that really helped me clarify how I feel. I got to get more punch. Because you didn't confront them, you didn't capitulate, and you didn't lower your vibration. You stated a truth about yourself. So it's really all about, part of the human condition is, if you don't agree with me, you're an enemy. And I don't want to get dead, so I have to keep my enemies at bay. Okay? You get that, right? If you're from that tribe, and that tribe comes over here and tries to kill us, then that tribe has to stay over there. How that comes into your modern days is politics, religion, all these hot button issues. So if you can be neutral around those hot button issues and not create more tension, not by trying to change them, but by acknowledging the truth you're experiencing. You see, the conversation she had didn't change his opinion one bit, didn't change her opinion one bit, and it was an hour of yelling. Neither one of them enjoyed it, and afterwards Veronica's stomach hurt. And they haven't talked since. So that could have been done very differently when he laid out Obama as a bedwetting liberal. And she could have said, God, that really clarifies how I feel. One, this is her talking now. Anybody who makes that kind of a statement isn't somebody to argue politics with in the first place. Right? Okay. But she fell for it. Because she wanted a connection. Okay, if you want a connection with someone, right? Maybe they're a relative or a friend or even a lover, a husband, a wife, and you want a connection with them. Find places where you connect, where you can stay in your high vibrational state. Because yelling at someone very rarely changes their opinion on anything. But emanating a truth that actually sits well in you is transformational to others. You get it?
Yes.
That's the whole point. The whole point of the whole thing, the whole point of us being here every week is to help you find that inner space that you can continuously develop and enrich and ensoul in order to emanate out the transformation. Not to teach, not to fix, not to demand, not to yell, but to emanate out the transformational state that's possible, that you found within yourself, not based on anyone else's actions, not based on where you are, not based on what you're doing or how much money you have, but simply on your reinventing your relationship, rerouting your neural pathways on the idea that I'll be conscious in every moment and see what the journey is. That level of consciousness raises your vibration. The raised vibration allows more of your soul's energy to infuse your body. More of your soul's energy comes in, then you're on the journey to Homo Spiritus and ascension. That's a self... What's that thing they say that machines can't?
Self-perpetuate?
Yes, it's self-perpetuating. You feed it and it exponentially increases. And as you exponentially increase, next thing you know, you're living on this planet in a completely new way, which is the point of the whole thing, of this whole lifetime. All right?
Okay.
So there you are.